everybody. Welcome back to our weekly market insight series brought to you by the Capital Markets Trading Desk right here at SunWest Mortgage Company. I've got a lot of news for you today, so let's get to it. Action on Wall Street was quiet this holiday shortened week, with stocks barely moving as traders took a step back after last week's rally. Meanwhile, Treasury yields have steadily climbed since the election. Markets have been reacting to the latest economic data showing concerns that the new administration's policy decisions may result in borrowing rates remaining higher for longer. The National Federation of Independent Business Sentiment Index reached its highest reading since early 2022 after rising 2.2 points in October. The 93.7 score beat the 92 forecast while also topping the 90.7 reading from October 2023. 9 of the 10 components that make up the sentiment gauge increased during the month, led by a 7-point improvement in the outlook for business conditions. There were no declines in an unchanged reading for plans to increase employment. The NFIB also said that the uncertainty index rose to a record high of 110 from 103 in the previous month. The Bureau of Labor Statistics reported on Wednesday that U.S. consumer inflation remained firm last month. The consumer price index matched expectations after rising 0.2% in October, representing a slight uptick to a 2.6% annual rate. Core CPI, which excludes food and energy costs, increased 0.3% for a third straight month and 3.3% from a year ago. The data showed minor changes in the underlying trends in inflation, but highlights the slow nature of the battle against inflation. Despite the monthly uptick in prices, markets believe the data will not move the needle and that the Federal Reserve will cut rates for a third straight time, with a 25 basis point reduction at the December 17th and 18th meeting. The closely watched CPI report was followed by the Producer Price Index on Thursday. That report showed that U.S. wholesale inflation picked up more than expected in October, indicating that some price pressures persist at the producer level. The Producer Price Index, a measurement of average price changes seen by producers and manufacturers, rose 0.2% monthly and 2.4% when compared to a year ago. The figures show an acceleration in prices from September, when prices were up 0.1% monthly and 1.9% annually. Core PPI rose 0.3% monthly, up from September's 0.2%. It also jumped from 2.9% to 3.1% year to year, the largest increase since June. The Mortgage Bankers Association reported that mortgage applications surprisingly edged higher by 0.5% during the week ending November 8th. While tiny, the increase marked the first rise in overall demand in 7 weeks. Purchase contracts increased by 2% week to week and were 1% higher on a yearly basis. The refinance index fell to its lowest level since May after dropping 2% from the previous week, but was 43% higher than the same week last year. Driven by higher Treasury yields, the average contract interest rate for 30-year fixed-rate mortgages increased to 6.9% from 6.8% during that span. The number of Americans applying for unemployment benefits declined to the lowest level since May. Initial jobless claims decreased by 4,000 to 217,000 for the week ending November 9th. Jobless applications have been more volatile recently amid the Boeing workers' strike and southeastern states being hit by 2 hurricanes. Nevertheless, new claims are now below the average for the past 2 years. Continuing jobless claims decreased by 11,000 to 1.9 million for the week ending November 2nd, in line with analysts' expectations. Continuing claims have been drifting lower over the last few weeks, which suggests the disruptions from the storms are fading. Well, that's it for this week. If you like this video, please hit that like button, and to be notified every time we upload a new video, please subscribe. Your support of our channel is greatly appreciated. Stay updated with our news, and our trading desk will keep you informed with our pricing incentives. Have a fantastic Friday today and an even better weekend. Buffy out.